What's good, guys? Welcome to Belmondo TV. It's your boy JC back again with another video, guys. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I hope you're well, looking after yourselves and keeping mentally healthy. Today's topic, guys, I'm gonna play you a little something. Okay, I want to play you something, and it's about relationships. Having an identity in a relationship. How important is your identity in a relationship if you really want the almost perfect relationship? Okay. All right.
It took me a while to learn that there's no way we could be everything to each other. We have different interests, different goals. There was this stage in my marriage where I thought that's what a partner was supposed to be. You know, you should call me all the time. We should talk all the time. We should be each other's best friends all the time. Our marriage got better when I got better about that, because I think he already had that independence, this notion of, I love you, even if I don't talk to you today. As I got older, got more mature, more clear about my own goals, I realized that he can't be responsible for my happiness. I have to be responsible for that. I have to define it for myself. I have to learn how to achieve it. My husband is definitely a part of that. I cannot put him in the center of my happiness. That freed me up to let him be him and let me be me.
Guys, it's amazing how we're living in a society. I said this before on my channel. There's this kind of idea that a relationship has to be a certain way. Don't get me wrong, each to their own. But what you've just seen right there, let me just elaborate more. For me, when you're coming into a relationship, you need to have your true identity, to who you are as a person, your goals in life, your purpose, loving yourself. The only way a relationship can work long term, and don't get it twisted, we're not talking about honeymoon period, because there's this thing where you meet someone within 6 months, 8 months, you think you're already in love and you should get married and have kids and whatever else. Yeah, sometimes it may work, and then later on you might pay the price. But guys, it's important. Having your own identity is important, because when I hear people say, oh, we got so much in common, we're meant to be, we like the same this, we like the same music, we like the same goals, is that what relationship is about? Obviously, yeah, it can work for some people. But for me, the way I look at it, when you're coming into a relationship where you both understand who you are, you both have your own identity, you both have self-love, you both know where you stand in society, in life, you know your true self. Again, goes back to the identity. When you know who you are as a person and you're coming into a relationship not relying on someone else to make you happy, that's when you're starting to talk about healthy relationship. You cannot come into a relationship expecting the other person to make you happy. This saying about, oh, she makes me happy, he makes me happy, yes, I understand that, but you're not coming into a relationship expecting that person to make you happy. There are things that person can't do to make you happy. Obviously, it's important to be kind, it's important to be supportive. These are the basics. But you cannot come into a relationship expecting to change someone, expecting that person to always be there, expecting that person to not have their own identity, their own hobbies, their own circle of friends. You cannot, guys. That's not what true love and a relationship is about. That's not what it's about. When you can bring in something different to the table, it makes it more special. It makes it more special because you're able to share something you both do that's the opposite to each other. I can imagine me being in a relationship and having the same goals, the same hobbies, the same as my partner. It's just not going to be exciting. But whereas if I'm coming to a relationship, I'm a football player and she does finance or whatever, it makes it more exciting because you want to hear something different. After coming home from football, I don't want to hear the same conversation. It's about having a common ground where you both support each other. I'm not saying you have to be the same. Morals, common ground, these are the most important. Values, these are the most important. But when it comes to hobbies, when it comes to the things that you like, it doesn't always have to be the same. And it's not their job to make you happy. I can't say any other way. It's not their job. You've got to be able to come into the relationship being happy. And I said this many times. Find your happiness before you get into a relationship. You cannot rely on someone else that it gets to the point where without them, you don't exist. Without them, you're not complete. You know, that's not love. That's not love. You've got to come into it bringing something different. Not copying what I'm doing. I don't want it to be like me. I want it to be the opposite to me. I don't want everything to be... We don't have to have everything in common. I want you to have your own friends. Of course, trust is important. Trust, morals, values, these are very, very important in a relationship. Yeah, that's a must. But all the rest of the stuff, the independence, having your own circle of friends, having your own true identity, who you are as a person, that's important for you to have that already when you come into a relationship. So when you get into a relationship, you're confident, you're secure, you know who you are. You don't need that person. You want them in your life because you share something common. You know they're always going to be there for you. You trust them. These are the values that obviously is a must. But yeah, guys, you know, when I saw this, you know, I was really, really blown away. It's something that I've been saying. You know, we've got this idea of society, you know, you meet someone because you got so many things in common, it means that it's true love. Life doesn't work like that. Life doesn't work like that. So it's important that you find who you are as a person. You have your own identity before you because you got to be able to survive without this person. Come into a relationship thinking that you need this person, it's almost like if they die tomorrow, you don't exist. You know, I hear someone say the other day, I'll never find someone like that again. What? What the hell are you talking about? You know? So guys, it's very, very important that you do the work. And sometimes you hear people saying, you know what, I love myself. I've healed. People come into relationship with baggages from childhood traumas and thinking that it's healed, and they bring it into a relationship, and then the traumas come to the surface and they start blaming you. Start blaming the other person, not realizing that you haven't healed, you haven't done your work. You know, if you truly love yourself and you've done the work, it should not be coming to the surface into your relationship and then you blame the other people. It's not my job to make you happy. It's not my job to fix the traumas. I can only support. Yes, relationship is not, it's about kindness and giving and support. But if you have traumas, that's going to be triggered. That's not my fault. Be true to who you are before you get into a relationship. If you're going around sleeping around, as a man, if you're going around sleeping around, that's on you. As a woman, if you're coming and sleeping around, that's on you. But if you want a true relationship, a loving relationship, a lasting relationship, you have to be prepared to know relationship takes hard work. And to make life easier for yourself, you have to be in it, come in it correct, with a true self-love, and a true identity, guys. Stay true to yourself. Much love. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.